Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Cool. What's up, you guys? My name is Henry. I love music. This is where I talk about it. I'm in the green room of House of Blues, the really nice green room.
It's
of
really
House
nice.
of Blues. And I got some special guests with me. Who do I have?
Party two.
Let's go. How are y'all doing?
Good, man.
Good. We're tired, but we're really good. We're having fun.
Yeah.
That was my first question. Was this is the second leg of y'all's tour after having a pretty intensive first leg? How are y'all getting back into it?
Oh man, I was feeling a little bit rusty after the holidays. I'm not gonna lie. I spent a lot of time just resting and eating. But yeah, we had our first show on the second leg 2 nights ago, and it was a great return to the stage.
Yeah, we got to do a little warm-up show in Edmonton. And yeah, we just threw ourselves back into it. We here.
Yeah,
Feels good.
It's like muscle memory. Once you get back in
Yeah.
it clicks.
Yeah, that's kind of how you have to do it. You just gotta throw yourself back in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Are there any songs or artists that y'all listen to try to get yourself back into the mood, back into the whole touring groove?
I don't know if there's any specific, but like it always changes as we go. Like you see on the TV, I got the new "Don't Be Dumb."
Oh.
Yeah,
so
that's like one of the best songs on there too.
Yeah.
For y'all that can't see it, "Stole Your Flows" on the screen. That's like
it's
top 3 for sure.
Really good.
Yeah. So I feel like just anything
that's hype,
inspiring,
or relaxing.
Yeah.
Both are helpful.
Yeah. So it's like for me, it's either like A$AP Rocky or like Solange. Yeah, like one of the two.
Nice, good stuff. Y'all have had probably one of the most interesting origin stories in music, like ever.
Yeah.
Y'all have gone through different group sizes, different genres, all these kind of different ways to get to where we are currently, and now sitting at, in my opinion, one of the strongest duos in music right now.
Thank you.
Do y'all think it's easier to work as a duo as opposed to a 3-4 member group creatively, or how does that kind of sit with y'all?
I think we found that it has been easier.
It is. Yeah, the less people, the easier it is. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, one is like, to be real, it's like less egos to manage. You know.
For sure.
But 2, I think also creatively, it's easier to have a rapport with one person, and there's so much that goes unsaid between us just because of how long we've been friends and how long we've been working together.
I mean, if you're gonna do this with somebody, like you have to be 100% locked in, not even like
For
99%, and it's hard to do that with more people.
Yeah.
You know?
The more people that are involved, the harder it is for everyone to be in sync.
Yeah.
And so we found that being on the same page is like the easiest part of the creative process for sure.
Yeah, and it definitely shines through like not just the music, but like the interviews y'all have done, the appearances you've made. It's like the Two-Headed Dog is like such a good representation of you guys, because it's 2 different minds, but this all feels like one unified body.
Yeah,
I think y'all have gotten that across really well,
Thank
which I think
you
is
so
really
much.
cool.
Yeah.
How long did it take to figure it out though? I think the whole like Party of 2 feels like a very, at least right now, a very defined aesthetic with America's Next Top Party. The whole, even like the dress code, or like all the tour vibe and stuff like that. It feels like a very clear-cut vision. How long did it take to kind of get there?
You know what's interesting is like, because we went through all the different transformations that we went through, it does kind of feel like it happened quickly. But even from when we were group therapy, I think this is sort of what we were leading ourselves to. And before we became a duo, still our goal was for the next project to have that cohesion all the way down to the outfits that people wear to the show at the shows. So I think from the moment we became Party of 2, it was probably like 2 years of just experimentation, research, and kind of just like making shit.
We knew we wanted to be more intentional, and with that you just need more time.
For sure.
More time to lock in, and as we like locked in with the music more, we started to see what the visuals and the aesthetic was going to be. But it had to start with the music,
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, bouncing off the aesthetics and the music and the visuals, especially the visuals, it kind of goes without saying, but y'all's music videos are crazy.
Thank you.
Just from like the stunts y'all take to the effects to the really just attention to detail that's in there. Do y'all ever find it hard to translate the music that you've made into those kind of visuals, or even vice versa, if you have an idea for a music video that you are finding it hard to translate musically?
You know what's interesting is I feel like the videos is actually the easiest part for us.
It is the easiest part creatively. I feel like executing it can sometimes be difficult because our ideas are so crazy.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we have to scale it down.
Right.
You know, but it's when we hear a song, we kind of know instantly like what we want to do. It's just like how do we do it?
Yeah, that's true, Jay. Like the hardest part is the how.
Yeah.
You know, but I think we always try to set the bar high for ourselves, and a lot of times it's like if we have a concept that's like I don't know how we're gonna do it, that's usually the way to go because we end up, you know, learning something and you know building a new muscle that we didn't know we had.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I feel like that's how a lot of people found you guys that weren't following through group therapy.
Yeah.
I think that there's such like an innate need in the music scene for like these cool music videos or like the stuff that hasn't really been around for the last few years.
Yeah.
And I feel like just with all the clips of the stuff y'all do in the reposts, it's just like people see that and then they find the music and it leads to the crazy audience you guys have built.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I feel like the social media space that we currently exist in as artists, it's like so many people see the music before they hear it. And so that's something we kind of acknowledged early on in understanding that like if the visuals aren't there, then we won't be able to draw people in. And so it really is like as much passion and energy and you know, creativity we put into the music, it's the same exact process for the visuals. Yeah.
It's a very kind of judge a book by its cover world that music is in. And so when y'all have that edge of, wow, your music videos look awesome, it just adds to the exactly.
I'm literally editing a video right now. I was in the car on the way here editing the next video. So it's a 24/7 job.
Never stop.
Yeah, that's so sick. The grind doesn't stop even when the buses go overnight.
Right?
That's so funny. Tying it back into the social media space, you have such a unique audience in the sense that it goes beyond just the people that come out to the shows and the people that like show their support from the group therapy days. You have all these new fans that have, like I said, found you through the videos. You have like these mashup creators mixing and remixing all these songs, getting crazy likes. And then you have just people who have found this project and loved what it stands for and loved it at its core. What does that mean to you guys after everything that it's taken to get here?
My golly gee. it means so much to know that people see how hard we work and how much we care about this. Which I think is like was always important to us. Like if you don't put that care into it, then we know that they're not going to care.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like this album in this era was not disposable for us. Like we wanted to put everything into it, and to see people, you know, being inspired by our lyrics and our experimentation on the album and our visuals, it means everything.
Yeah, I think it's so fulfilling when you are embraced for the things that separate you. And I think that has been the most like kind of heartwarming thing about the reception is like a few years ago, these were the exact reasons why labels were telling us they didn't want to sign us. And so to be here now and for us to just stick to our guns and continue creating at the level that we create and for people to appreciate that, it's just like, it's surreal, bro. It's surreal.
Yeah, and to now be signed with Def Jam, one of the top labels in the space right now, is such like a crazy story to be able to tell.
It's wild, bro.
Does that bar that all this is set seem unachievable at times, or does it seem like, oh, we always have to go bigger and better and all this, or we won't get to where this got?
You know, I think it's easy to think like that, especially in today's day and age with social media and statistics and numbers kind of leading. But I think for us, we set the tone for ourselves of like to just stay curious. And to like our goal with every project is to grow creatively. And to push ourselves as creatives, and everything else will fall into place. But I mean, no matter what label we're signed to, Def Jam or not, like nobody is gonna set the bar higher for us than we do.
For sure.
So, you know, we love Def Jam. They've been super supportive, but I think we also went into that situation setting the bar really high for ourselves and being like, you guys got to keep up with us.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
And we're really good at cutting out the noise. Like, it's important for us to just like stay locked in and remember why we do this. Because there's opinions coming from every which way, and there will always be label or no label. So that's really important to us. Yeah, for
sure. It's a great mindset to have, especially like you said, with all the like hyperfixation on numbers and success and charts and all this crazy stuff. It's super easy to be in a situation where one video doesn't do as good as the next, one song doesn't do as good as the next, and then you just think it's over. But I mean, like you said, it's
a journey.
Exactly.
And like for people who really care about the music, it's like, you know, To Pimp a Butterfly is probably my favorite all-time album, and I have no idea what that album did first week numbers. I have no clue, and that doesn't matter to me, you know? And so I think the beautiful thing is we found the fans who care. You know, we don't have fans who pick apart our numbers. They pick apart the art. And so as long as we keep feeding them art, we'll be good.
Exactly. And I mean, like you said, with To Pimp a Butterfly, it aged so beautifully. I feel like y'all are just setting yourself up in a great position to have that same kind of aging effect with y'all's work. Especially with the music videos. I keep going back to that, but it's like, I see this as someone who makes like YouTube videos and commentary and stuff like that. And I see the stuff y'all do, and it's just like, I would have never thought about that. And for y'all to like have those videos be supplementary to the music you've already spent so much time creating, blows my mind.
Thank you.
Absolutely blows my mind. It's crazy.
Thank you so much.
Well, the last thing I have on here is Flog Gnaw.
Oh, yes.
Flog Gnaw main stage.
Were you there?
No, I was okay. I was supposed to go.
Oh,
I
hate hearing these stories.
I know. So I was gonna fly out with some friends and go to Flog Gnaw, and then we were starting to hear that it was gonna get postponed. Yeah. And I'm a college student, so I had an exam that next weekend. So I had to stay home.
Damn.
Wow. So you didn't even like go and then found. Okay. Well, that's good. That makes it a little better.
Good. Yeah, it was good that I wasn't like in LA when it got postponed, because I have a bunch of friends that flew down and we were like, well,
I felt so bad, man.
I know, but like at the end,
for the better though.
For sure. At the end of the day, like as much as people were being like, oh, I would have gone in the rain, I would have sat.
Nah, bro.
No,
it would have been a really bad experience for the artists and for the fans.
Yeah, especially.
So
yeah, y'all would have. I mean, all the tech would have had to be thought ahead of time, and all the artists. Yeah,
it would have been bad
for sure.
Yeah,
I was in New York for Gov Ball, and like it rained a bunch then, but the day before all the big storms were there, the second they saw a cloud, they were like, all right. Wait.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would have gotten to perform it.
Right.
I don't think so. I think it would have been canceled pretty early.
For sure.
Yeah. New York is built for that too. Like LA, we suck at that stuff.
Yeah, nah.
So.
LA could not handle that.
Yeah, there were people still in line, like outside, no umbrella, nothing, just
standing in the rain.
Yep, standing in the rain, waiting for the gates to open.
East Coast is different.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, I mean, it's not just that y'all played Flog Gnaw. You played main stage.
I know.
In front of fans that had already seen what y'all have done, and for new people that hadn't seen y'all that were waiting for the bigger artists. Yeah. Just like. And then, like, you watch the videos, you watch the TikToks of all these people dancing and vibing and going crazy over the music. How much of a confirmation is that y'all are going in the right place and are, like, making the right choices for Party of Two than that?
Man, it was like, it literally felt like the sky opened up and God was like, this is for you, you know? Because I think... even with the rain happening and it getting postponed, we weren't supposed to be on the main stage originally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nah. That only changed because of the weather. Yeah. So our schedule got flipped around. We ended up main stage at like 4:45. I think there was only one or two more sets after us before Tyler. And it was just a blessing, man. It was a blessing. And I think it was one of those surreal moments where I literally dreamed about being on that stage, and to be up there and it all just come together that way, it was huge confirmation. It was huge.
Yeah. Man, I can't even believe that happened, y'all. Like, I really can't. I really can't. Like, when we got the call, you know, of course, when we first got the call, it was like July, and we didn't even know what we were playing, and I didn't care. I was like, I'll play in the parking lot. Like, my dreams have come true already. And it's Tyler, and Tyler's someone that we have looked up to since we were kids. Just his world building, his creativity.
Yeah, talk about visuals.
Yes. So to know that he had a hand in like picking us out, it just, I can't believe it, y'all.
No,
I cry about it still to this day. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was really everything, and I think it really put a battery in our backs of like, oh wow, we could really do this at the highest level. And it was scary at first imagining it, but once we did it, it was like, it's the same thing every night. It's like the show we're about to play tonight, 300 people, the exact same energy that we had on that big ass stage is the same energy we're bringing tonight. And so if you can just focus on honing that in and building that craft, then it doesn't matter the stage size.
Actually, I just remembered like the moment we found out that it was moved to the main stage. Like, we had been rehearsing for almost a week and prepping like measurements and stuff for the smaller stage. And our manager was like, they said there's another set time that's available, but we don't know what stage it is. Do you want to take it or just like keep what you have? And we were like, man, fuck it. Just take the new one, because who knows? It could be even better. And I'm so glad we took that leap of faith, because it was the biggest blessing. The biggest blessing.
That's crazy. I didn't know it was that much of like a chance that y'all.
It was insane, bro. Like, I remember in rehearsals, once we found out the new stage, we had it all plotted out, and we were like, the new stage was literally double the size of the stage we were planning for. So we actually ended up changing the set around a little bit, changed the order. We added another song, I think. But it was like we scrambled, and it was the greatest 48 hours of our
The greatest panic ever.
Yeah, the greatest panic, for sure.
I mean, it paid off too. So
definitely.
The panic was worth it. I think I go back to the announcement reel y'all posted for Flog Gnaw over the Yonkers so much, but I think the most important, like one of the most important lines on there is that y'all didn't even drop the album yet. Y'all like mid-album rollout, post all of the explanation, all of like this is who we are, this is what we stand for, this is what we're gonna do. That was enough to just be like, bro, y'all are here.
I don't freaking get it. They booked us without us dropping. Like, Party of 2 was 6 months old.
We couldn't believe it. I think that was the most shocking part about when we got the call, is we had already told ourselves after the album, like, for sure, we'll be there next year. And to get that call, I literally was like, why? Like, I was like, us? Really? And so immediately, I think we started working on it that day. We were in the studio. And as soon as we found out, I was like, okay, we need to do a freestyle and to announce it. Like, we have to do a freestyle to announce it. So we worked on it. We shot it a couple weeks later, and that shit was just in the can, like in our drafts, waiting. And we didn't know when they were going to announce it.
Right.
So we just kept refreshing the page, and as soon as that announcement went up, dropped it. Post. Yeah.
That's so funny. That was gonna be my next question. Was that a freestyle? Because it felt like so premeditated. It's like a great word for it. Just like it just felt so like fulfilling and so like, oh, this is just so good,
bro. It was so great because it literally, we wrote that in 20 minutes right after we found out, and that's kind of what made it feel like a freestyle. Is like, even though we had that in the can for so long, the energy of that moment of finding out, it just came out, and it's one of the coolest things we've done. Like, I'm so glad that we did that. And it's a thing that, you can't really recreate. It's our first Flog Gnaw, and so we really wanted to soak up that moment of like, this is our first time hitting a stage of this size. And
I think that just speaks to the intentionality y'all have with the project as a whole, to go like as far as to put that much effort into an announcement that could have just been like, surprise.
Yeah, here's a picture.
We're going to Flog Gnaw. Here's a picture of us in LA. To go as far as to literally make an entire new track just to be like, look what we achieved.
It's
just so
awesome. A lot of it too was like homage, man. That was like my way of thanking Tyler. Being like, this is the shit I grew up on. This is one of the songs that made me want to rap. And so, we care. We care about the craft, and
always trying to make a moment.
For sure.
Got to.
For sure. Well, I mean, that's all my questions. Cool, it feels like we're witnessing just this like claim to fame of this hugely strong duo that in a music space that is so like judge a book by its cover and is so obsessed with these either gigantic groups or these single person like pop star, rock star, rap star, anything.
Yeah.
We all having this defined vision and unified body is like, it's so impressive.
Thank
and
you.
it's so beautiful to be able to witness. So
Thank you.
y'all for not only sitting down with me, but just like for what y'all have done in the past.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
How long it's been.
I remember seeing your DM and I've seen some of your interviews and I was like, that's a no-brainer.
Really?
Yeah, no-brainer. So we had to make that happen.
It's always so like, it still gets me when people say that they've seen my interviews. It's this is like a space that's so new to me, even though it's been one that I've like been breaking into over the past year.
Yeah.
It's been super sick, and I how accepting you were to the request, and just how your manager Jackson, how amazingly cooperative and like up to contact he was. This is like the easiest interview experience I think I've had.
Hell
ever.
yeah.
Oh, good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, people like you are crucial, man. You connect us to the listeners, and you bridge that gap. And like, you know, we can't just like get on Instagram Live and like say these things. It's important to have a format and a place to do that. So we appreciate it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, your TikTok lives are pretty funny. So hopefully y'all keep doing this.
Oh my God.
We'll be back on
Yeah,
that
we'll
soon.
be back.
There was a period where like every day I'd be scrolling at night and be like,
We were on there.
They're back.
Yeah. We were on there,
it worked.
man.
It worked.
It did. It definitely
Wow.
did. Crazy time.
Well, is there anything else y'all wanted to say to the people, the audience, whoever's watching that you have on your mind?
New video on the way.
Yes.
And we're in the studio cooking.
Oh yeah.
We are super cooking.
Oh, yeah.
So just stay tuned. This is just the beginning. Yeah.
You heard it here first. Maybe it was first. Hopefully it was first.
It was first.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. Well, my name is Henry. I love music. This is where I talked about it. Party of Two. Catch them on tour while you can. They're in the U.S. for a little bit, and then they're going to Europe, right?
Going to Europe. Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's get
All
it.
right.
Thank you.
Peace, y'all.